Hello my beautiful friends, it's Amanda here, and today I'm doing a different kind of video. I wanted to do a drugstore favorites or best of drugstore makeup, but I wanted to put a different spin on it. I've seen quite a few people do a if I lost my makeup bag type of video, so I'm really taking it in that direction. Not too long ago, I did a ColourPop overload video where I did a shopping cart style, put a little picture of my shopping cart up over here, and I just shared my absolute top picks, what I would put in my cart, and I used that as a way to stay within a budget. So that's what I'm gonna do today. The premise is if I was traveling and I lost my makeup bag, or maybe even if I was shopping with somebody who owned no makeup at all, starting from scratch, and they wanted to start with drugstore makeup, what would I recommend to them? And furthermore, I'm going to put it in a $50 budget. I really wanted this to be a bit of a challenge. Doing a really high budget, like $100, you can get so much makeup at the drugstore for $100, so I wanted to put a $50 cap on it. I'm gonna be using pricing from the Target website just because I feel like it fits the scenario. If I was traveling, I would very likely have access to a Target where I may not be able to go to somewhere like an Ulta that tends to have a huge selection of affordable brands that you can't get at other drugstore type of establishments, if that makes sense. So I'm using Target pricing. Maybe you'll be able to find these things for a lower price tag if you look on Amazon or if it's on sale at Ulta. And this just sort of helped me stay within a certain set of rules. So that's what we're doing today. If I lost my makeup bag, or if I was shopping with somebody who owned no makeup with a $50 budget at Target. And I'm including brushes in this as well because I'm hardcore like that. The first thing I would do with my $50 budget is I would skip primer. I am a primer fan, but in this case, I would just pile on some extra moisturizer and call it a day because a girl's got a budget to stick to. So I would skip primer and I would go straight to foundation. This is the foundation I would go for. No questions asked. This is the L'Oreal Pro Glow Foundation. This is one of my favorite, most tried and true products. This never fails. I take this every time I travel anyway because it always ends up just looking great. I'm always happy with how this turns out. Just FYI, I use the shade 202 Creamy Natural. This is priced at $7.89 on the Target website. Maybe we can find a sale, I don't know, but this is the first thing that goes into my cart. The next thing I'm gonna go for is concealer. This is the Maybelline Fit Me concealer. I've been using this, repurchasing it, loving it for many, many years, and I know this would not let me down. So I would grab shade number 15. I love the way this looks both under the eyes and all over the face for just like spot concealing. This looks great on my dry skin, and it's only $6.79. So that's my next purchase. Now we're gonna talk about some face powders. I think the best value for my money would be to grab an e.l.f. contour palette. I'm gonna put a picture up here. I do own several of these e.l.f. face palettes, but I have rearranged mine. They're just in a different order now, so I don't have this exact palette to show you in my hands. But I think that for $6, this is an amazing deal. It's definitely what I would go for because I would get a setting powder, a bronzer, and a contouring powder. These could also double up as eyeshadows. When it comes to this kind of challenge, you really need to get products that are going to be a workhorse, and I really think that this e.l.f. contour palette is it for me. The next thing that I need is blush and highlighter. This is an easy choice for me because these have been longtime favorites. That's pretty much the theme of this video. These are all things that I have really relied on and I know would not fail me when I was traveling. Both of these products are priced at $4.99 a piece. This is the NYX HD blush. I have the shade Intuition here, but I really like the vast majority of the shades that I've tried from this line. I love this blush. It lasts a really long time. It looks great on the skin. It's pigmented, but not too pigmented that is like crazy to use. These are just such great blushes and honestly really underrated products from the drugstore. So I would grab one of these. The highlighter I would choose is the Wet n Wild Mega Glow highlighters. These really live up to the hype. A lot of people hype these highlighters up and they are so good. My favorite is the shade Precious Petals. This stands up against some of my high-end highlighters for sure. I would be very happy to purchase this for $4.99. This would also make a beautiful eyeshadow too, so just think about that. If you're on a budget, finding multitasking products is a great way to save, and I would absolutely wear this on my eyes. I'm sure it would look just as beautiful on the eyes as it does on the face. So add these to cart, $4.99 each. Eyeshadow is where it starts to get difficult. Honestly, I don't love a lot of drugstore eyeshadows. Luckily, I do love this. This is the City Mini palette from Maybelline. This is the one that they did in collaboration with Shayla. This is the one I would go for because I feel like I could get an everyday, like more casual look, and I could also up the amp and get a little bit more bold, a little bit more smoky if I wanted to. There are quite a few different color options in the City Mini palettes. This is definitely one of my favorites, and when I think about the scenario of traveling and losing my makeup, this is one that I feel I could get a ton of use out of, get a lot of different looks out of, and for $7.29, this is a total steal. Highly, highly recommend. I've tried a few other shades from the City Mini palette line and I've enjoyed those as well, but I just feel like this is the one that I gravitate towards the most and I could get the most use out of. You probably already know what mascara I'm gonna pick, don't you? You already know what it is. This is my all-time favorite mascara of all mascaras, not just at the drugstore, but ever. This is the L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise mascara. I love this. This is the bar against which all mascaras are judged, at least in my world. This is $6.99. This is a must-have item for me. I buy these, obviously, even when I don't run out of makeup. I just keep buying them because I love this mascara so much. I like the shade Black Brown just because I don't go for super dramatic lashes and I think that this looks a little bit more natural for me. So that's the one I would pick up. When I was going through the shopping cart challenge, I actually did not include any lip products. I think there are a lot of great drugstore lip products, but just with the scenario that I had set up, the like lose your makeup bag, I wouldn't prioritize purchasing a new lip product because I always have lip products in my purse. So even if my luggage got lost, I would still have a lip product with me. But if you're not in the same boat, or if you think that is cheating, I'm gonna give you an alternate here. I wouldn't buy a lip product, but if I had to, I would get this lip lacquer from e.l.f. This is the shade Praline. I love this color. This looks great with all kinds of makeup looks. It's really comfortable on the lips. It looks super beautiful on. I'll prove it by putting some on right now. It looks just like what's already on my lips, which is a MAC lipstick, by the way. I wouldn't get a lip product because I know that I already have one, but if I had to, this is what I'd get. Lip lacquer from e.l.f. in the shade Praline. So I just want to interject with a couple things here. First of all, in the few days between filming this video and editing it, the price of the NYX blushes on the Target website went up from $4.99 to $6.50. So obviously this no longer fits our scenario. And in order to accommodate the lip product, I'm going to switch out the NYX blush for the Wet n Wild Color Icon blush. This is another one that has been a long time favorite. My favorite color is Rosé Champagne, although I also like the Mellow Wine shade. But this way we can fit a blush and a lip product into the budget. That's all the makeup that I would purchase, and I know that it really doesn't feel like that much to me. I mean, obviously I'm used to just like swimming in piles of makeup, so having just these few products, I honestly think I would be happy even for a whole week vacation. I do need some brushes. Now, when it comes to the liquid products, foundation, concealer, I think I could get away with blending those in with my fingers, but I definitely want some brushes for eyes and face. The first thing that I would get is the Eye Enhancing Duo from EcoTools. I love these brushes. This set's only $2.99 at Target. This has everything I need. There's a domed fluffy brush, a little angled brush for eyeliner if you wanted to do that. There's a flat packing brush, and then there's like a flatter fluffy brush. This is all I need for my eyes. I could absolutely do my eye makeup with just these two/4 brushes. This is one I would go for. I would get one face brush, and I'm gonna put a picture up here. I own this brush, but I cannot for the life of me find it. When I shifted my studio around, some of the stuff just didn't go back to where it was supposed to go. So this is the e.l.f. Total Face Brush. I think that I could do setting, bronzing, contouring, blush, highlighter, all with this one brush. So that's the face brush that I would get, and I think, again, I'm focusing on multitasking, and I think that this brush could really do it for me. I don't feel like I really gave up that much. I mean, when you look at the cart here, honestly, you'd probably be able to find some of these things on sale or use a coupon, or what's the Target card? Cartwheel or something like that. This is the total. I think this is such a steal. I would be happy using all of this stuff. Even if it was like a special occasion, I think my makeup would end up looking great with these products. If I had any cash left over, I would get a Real Techniques Miracle Complexion Sponge. This is my go-to sponge. Sorry, I'm like kind of hiding it because this one's really dirty. But if I had any spare cash, if I ended up getting any of these things on sale, I would grab this as my like bonus item. But that's it. That's my cart. I feel like I did pretty good on this challenge. What do you think? I would love to hear your thoughts on these items. What are your go-to drugstore items? What would you put in your bag if you lost all your makeup and you were traveling? I would love to hear your recommendations and your favorites. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye. Who? Now my dog's gonna start barking. Great. Seriously? Yikes. Mail must be here. I'll just do a dance while my dog barks in the background. Great. It's fine. No, I have all day. It's fine. I don't have other things. It's cool. Keep barking. What was that? This is the Shayla. Who? Definitely. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna say there. I don't know what I was gonna say, so we'll just move it right along. And it's only $2. What a deal. Oh, also, let me know, do you like these like challenge, shopping cart challenge type of videos? Because I think these are really fun. And I think they're probably pretty useful too. I don't know. Are they? We'll see how many views this one gets. Maybe nobody cares. Dang it, hold on.